Let's start preparations for my witch's party. And the first thing I want to work on are those giant pumpkins I want throughout the backyard. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw back in July, I had my son and I collect a bunch of pool noodles so that I can create these giant pumpkins. So we ended up collecting about 600 noodles. They were on sale for 50 cents, so I tried to collect as many as I could. Once we got enough noodles, I had my assistant cut them all in half. Can you believe we filled up this entire crib with just pool noodles? We got the small size and the big size. So while she was cutting all of those, I started working on the base of the pumpkin. I figured using 2 umbrellas would create the perfect shape, and these were actually on sale at Walmart as well. They used to be $20, but I got them for $10. My plan was very simple: open them and place them together. Once I got them all lined up, that's when I started taping all the corners together. I'm really hoping that these will be strong enough to hold the pool noodles when I start taping them. Now, I have seen people use a hot glue gun, and my assistant and we did try that option. However, it's extremely time consuming, so we ended up not doing that. This is what the base ends up looking like. Then grab your pool noodle that is cut in half. Then you start placing them on the wires of the umbrellas. Doing it this way does require a lot of tape, so I recommend getting 2 to 3 packets. Now, it will take you a minute to figure out the pattern of what you like, especially when you start out the pumpkin. I started out by placing out the noodles flat with no point, and then as my gaps got smaller, that's when I started cutting them into triangles. You can kind of see it as I'm going. I would say it takes about 2 to 3 hours to make one pumpkin, but once you get the hang of it, it shouldn't take more than an hour and a half. So here we are the next day. I finally figured out a good rhythm. My assistant found a good rhythm, and at this point, we are just cruising. So far, we have 3 pumpkins done, 14 more to go.